Hey everybody, in this video I want to break down those who don't even perceive the word loser. Just look at these animals. They do everything to reach the goal. They do not care about the opinion of others. They don't get stressed. They don't live by the rules. I'd like you to meet them. Asta, him. Literally thought he'd give everyone a shot with pure physicality. He didn't even realize he was going to get Grandma Orange Mag. He didn't know he was just pumping. Press was doing his best to outwork the local Sasuke, who was given everything. Tall, handsome elf, also super strong, got into a good faculty. Not his brother's cause of depression, and what do you think 150 scene of rage just gave up? No. He got into Sharaga, where scum like him go to school, and doesn't complain about anything. He's working hard, and eventually, he'll become Hokage. Trust me, it's the same story. Just do what you can, and fate loves the poor. She will give you, unlike girls, but the main thing is not to relax early. There's another type. This time it's not an animal, it's a beast. Maito Guy is a dude who is marked with his hairstyle that he doesn't need girls who play games. Wears Recos because of the graphics, and they have balls in them, which is bigger. Madara Meteoriti is a perfect example of a talentless person who showed the brilliant Kakashi how to do boss fights. Kakashi as Yuna has all the Ibiki, but to top it all off, also a cheat that was left to him by a Kent. In the world of Naruto, where everyone has 3 branches of battle pumping available to them, Guy is a cripple. All he has is a melee attack, which was enough to give him a shot at Madara, who is the strongest pepper before Tishimoto turned on the creative mod. Well, of course, he couldn't make the strongest character a man in tights with a pot on his head, and the school kids would just rip and taki half a living author. So, if you do not know what skill to pump in the beginning of the game, just take my word for it. Throw all experience points in the skill called perseverance. The most untalented units pumped persistence can bypass players with cheats in the form of good looks or natural talent. Also, this skill is not without difficulty, but you will bypass Donaterov and people who have found the dub in our world. All the great athletes, artists, musicians, scientists, all pumped first and foremost. Perseverance is the base, the nadir. Everything is built for a reason. In every self-respecting title is sure to find a character whose strength lies in his perseverance, characters who have succeeded against all odds, just time after time doing what they do not want to do. The rest and such characters play a big role in each of the works, because if you think about it, most of the authors are people who have proven that this skill works without fail. If a Piatelli mangaka or a musician didn't do the same thing all the time until their work takes off, then we just wouldn't recognize them. They remain noonim, and characters with that personality trait are a reflection of the author's stubbornness. In many ways, such people had the guts to put all the chips on themselves. Often when people look at a popular artist, blogger, or author, they see a result that was built up drop by drop every day until it became a seed. So here is the main advantage of this skill, that when pumping it, resource money does not play a big role, that is. He is a kind of equalizer of balance in the world. To pump the skill, Donator and Hardcore spends the same resource time. Of course, Donator can buy additional items and pay wizards who will help him faster to pump the skill. But the balance is that Donator in most cases is not interested in this branch of pumping, which, in all games, donati interesting only for a while. Then just lose the desire to go into the game, which has become for you casual. So all those who play on the heart mode without donut, you can ovnivniv majors, just pumping persistence to the maximum level. This way, you will enjoy the main storyline, which is skimped by the donators, called the Way of the Warrior. And yes, the path of becoming. In fact, there is the main trick of the game in the real world, but many stay on the first levels, not trying to pass the initial bosses, like laziness and fear, which scythe Dia's morale and discourages the desire to go to the server. And yes, nothing is true. Everything is high. But since you have decided to pump the skill, I will try to give you a tutorial. Tip 1. If you don't have a specific goal in mind, just start. Think in the direction you're most drawn to. And while you're reasoning, just drop and start pushing the floor. Pump. Physique is never unnecessary, and it will kickstart your persistence. And in most cases, simple push-ups will remove the debuff called dysmoral. Number 2. You don't need to listen to all the info gypsies who say, wake up at 5 in the morning, run around eating something lean, unpalatable. It will have no effect whatsoever on your success. Arnold once said, while you're smoking, drinking, we're pashing, and then we're smoking and drinking too. This is in no way a call for bad habits. It's just a reminder that self-development shouldn't stop you from enjoying life. If you decide to read a book and suddenly you're bored, put the book down, play Dota, invite your boyfriend to go out with you. It won't hurt if you lead a healthy lifestyle and you get up 5 in the morning. It doesn't mean you're successful. It means you get up 5 in the morning and lead a healthy lifestyle. It's like mom and pop businessmen going to business. Meetings dress like a pattern and talk by adding English words. Think about it. Do you want to be a businessman or just cosplay a businessman? The place they teach you how to sell a pen. So here, men, don't fret over the cover. Set goals and do a little bit each day. Don't listen to anyone. Your success doesn't depend on the opinions of others. Don't know where to start. Start improving yourself. And once you start doing something, try not to stop for 6 months. After 6 months, you'll see results that will give you the strength to keep going, and so you won't notice how you've aped anymore. High level perseverance is like hitting the same point every day until a crack goes, behind which hides all the things you want to see your life. If you have pumped persistence, it will be with you for the rest of the game, and it will help you out in those moments when you want to go farming on LOL. Voila, you have not lost while you have not given up. There are so many people in the world who dream of reaching the level you're at now, especially many additional abilities that you do not know about will open up with the pumping of Skilliportstvo. And for all those who are still in doubt, just look at these people. Who have 100,000 alo, they're all united by the fact that they have skill. Perseverance pumped 100. The most important thing to remember. If you liked the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel.